It's Chase Mielnik. Bourne, one of the top wrestlers in the room for the Eagles. Look to put another victory on the board. Only one so far tonight, coming in the first match with Jack Maida taking the major decision victory.
Bourne off to a good start, aggressive right off the handshake. You know, this is another one of those guys that made a weight change and went down a weight, kind of more natural weight, little undersized at 197 last year. Been talking to him a lot, seeing him out in the wrestling room, around campus, and he feels good down at this weight. He feels, kind of committed over the summer, just like Jack Maida did to that weight cut, make sure his weight's under control, and right here he's off to a great start.
Again, he is one of those guys, a lot of talent. He's dealt with injuries, and they've kind of found a bit of a sweet spot with him when it comes to, they kind of talk about pitch counts, as they can only throw him out there so much. But when they do, normally good things happen.
Yeah, he's one of those grad guys, fifth, sixth year guys. It's, using every bit of eligibility he has. The sport wears on you over the years, so that pitch count can definitely be helpful.
One of the comparisons that Jason Borelli made, it was kind of like NASCAR. He said, when those cars wreck, they do damage. Connor is so aggressive, and he'll put together some big moves. But again, just there's going to be a little bit of damage on it. We just try to limit it best we can because we know the potential he has.
Both guys over under here. Nice arm spin attempt. Nothing there. No control on the first, but Connor Bourne continues to wrestle through and finishes with a double on top.
So a pair of takedowns have Connor Bourne, the grad student out of Las Vegas, Nevada, up 6-1 on Chase Mielnik, junior from Downington, Pennsylvania, transfer from VMI. Bring them back in. We have the 197s and the heavies coming up after this match, so stay tuned for that. A couple of notable wrestlers there for Maryland. Jackson Smith and Seth Nevels, the transfer from Penn State.
1 minute remains. 1 minute.
Yeah, both 97 heavyweight Maryland guys, real quality. Jackson Smith, All-American last year. Seth Nevels, been at Penn State right for most of his career. Probably would have been an All-American, just had national finalists and All-Americans in front of him.
Escape there for Mielnik.
30 seconds remains.
30 seconds in the period.
Hard snap by Connor Bourne. Be great momentum to find another takedown here with short time.
10 seconds remains. 10.
Looks like we'll go to the period break with a 4-point lead for Bourne. You talked about it with Bourne losing that weight, and Coach Borelli kind of saying just a healthier weight for him. And we kind of went up to 197, and he was always well under it, but just kind of lost some strength advantage he might have at 184. So hoping that this works out well for him, and so far it has. A lot of time to go in this match, though.
Yeah. No, I mean, talk to strength coaches all the time, and they're, Connor Bourne is one of the strongest kids in the whole athletic department, if not the strongest. And, going down to 184, those guys are strong too, but big difference between 97 and 84.
And Bourne gets the hands loose and puts another point up on the board.
And that's an eagle escape for Mr. Bourne. He now leads 7-2.
Bourne always has that kind of almost little unique bit of a shuffle there. Looks almost like a boxer's footwork in some senses. Which Which may be fitting considering he's from Vegas.
That's right.
1 minute remains.
Heavy snaps from
1
Bourne.
minute.
You know, no attacks off the snap. There he goes. Looks for right arm post. Half shot.
Bourne never got the true huge win last year, but came awful close. A couple of ranked wrestlers against Hofstra and Virginia Tech with 3-1 losses.
30 seconds
Stall
remains.
warning,
3.
and no points out of that. Both guys moving well.
Right, little action there, but no attacks. But yep, that stall warning came with, as I mentioned, no attempts from Maryland so far.
10 seconds remains. 10.
5 seconds in the period. And Bourne will hold his 5-point lead into the third.
And Mr. Mielnik with choice from Maryland. Third and final period. He chooses the
The team scores really a little bit out of reach unless, you can get some pins right here, next 3 matches. So right here, Bourne's got to kind of realize where they're at. Build some momentum going into the year. Kind of build on his lead here, wrestle for himself right now. Get a little more confidence this weight, push the pace. Find out where he's at with his weight cut deep in matches.
Escape there for Mielnik. Still in range. Well, Bourne does have that 1 point. This will be big here for Mielnik and get the takedown. Can he get it? Bourne fighting him off.
Yeah, Mielnik with a nice shot there, but Bourne with those heavy, heavy hips. I felt them. They are heavy. So good job getting his hips back and breaking back to the middle.
One thing that Jason Borelli says that Bourne kind of tends to wear guys out, especially in his wins. Not very flashy, but more often than not seems to get the job done.
Mielnik starting to fire off some attacks. May see a little bit of action here.
1 minute.
Bourne digging that underhook. These Maryland guys like that arm spin. Needs to be cautious of that coming through here. And little attempt there. Bourne though with also good upper body and feeling comfortable up there. That's another guy who feels good up there, but kind of hesitates on executing, throwing those bombs, as Coach Clemson says.
Jason Borelli said he's probably top 3 when it comes to technical wrestlers in the AU room.
30.
And showing off a lot in this one, trying to hold on and get this win. And now Mielnik seems to be held at bay.
Mielnik with that throw by, under throw by, no traction though.
And that'll be Americans' second win of the night at On the Riding Time Point, and an 8-3 victory for Connor Bourne. So Bourne and Maida in the win column for AU tonight.